Well, welcome to sunny Tennessee. Yeah, well, maybe not so much raining and foggy, but I came down here to pick up the transmission for my dad's car, and I wanted you to check out this really cool car right here and what we're tinkering with and a couple other things that are here while I'm messing around. I want to show you what I've been up to on the road. Now, some of you probably know what car this is. This is one that actually I built at the Vinyl Village garage, and we're doing some upgrades while I came down here, and check out the dash, or lack thereof. Got the thing all torn apart, got it disassembled to do the ever-elusive stack gauges upgrade to this car. They weren't working right. I purchased another set, but that's going to be a story for a different day. But that's what I came down here to monkey with, but unfortunately, not going to be able to finish it. So we're making a field trip back to Tennessee. But something else I thought maybe would be kind of cool to check out is this guy right over there. Right here is a 1969 GTO with the Ram Air 5 paint job reversed, right? Well, not exactly. So this shirt isn't necessarily appropriate for this thing, but you have to check it out. It is actually a real GTO. And the reason I think it's kind of interesting is, it's kind of a neat car, but check out this picture right here. That's what it could look like when it's done. I don't really think it's a Judge, but you get the idea. It's kind of a neat color. Not the current white rust and dust and dirt, but I want to kind of give the thing a little walk around here and show it. So just imagine this car looking like that picture I just showed you. I know it's got a lot of work to get to that point, but underneath the hood is still Pontiac powered, and we did get this thing to run yesterday, which is pretty cool. And if you could only smell the nasty, disgusting gasoline smell, just slap me in the face. It's leaking fuel, but this is a 1970 400 smaller valve heads. I think there's, what the heck was that? 16s? Yeah, 16s. They're not the good 16s, but nah, it still runs though. It didn't even smoke or anything. So fired right up. Now it is currently set up with a 2-barrel carburetor. It still has a 1970 accessory dry part, so he's got to do some hunting and searching, but he does have the fender wells. This car is equipped factory with the really cool hideaway headlights, and most of the pieces are there. Some are missing, but we'll see how that works out. Power disc brake car and an AC car at that, so that's kind of cool. Front bumper is actually in, I know what you see on the camera, maybe not your opinion, but I think it's in fantastic shape. I wish it was one I had for my car. It's that much better, and the hood won't shut for obvious reasons. Fenders are probably pretty much roached. It needs new fenders. They're pretty bad. Now, the inside of the car, however, now it still has actually all the tinted glass too, which is kind of cool. Inside, you look on the floor, there's no console, there's no bump in the floor, but if you look carefully here, it has 3 pedals. That one makes a stop, that one makes a stop, that one makes a go. This was a manual transmission car. Don't know if it's a 3 or a 4-speed, we're gonna find out, but this is pretty cool. It is well optioned. You can't see in here, but it does have the rally gauges, and we do have our speedometer, and we do have a tachometer, which is really kind of cool. It has that still on the dash. Now, that's there. Now, it has some grills. They're in okay shape, but I have these things are in the car. And anyone tell me what those are? I don't think it's anything to do with 69 GTO, but if anyone needs those, there's 3 of them in here. Tell me what they are. That'd be really cool. Now, the seats, as much as I like Pontiac stuff, these are not the correct front seats. I need a couple, or he's looking for a couple 69 front buckets to redo. The back seat, however, is the correct seat and could be reupholstered, no problem, I think. Now, rocker panels, good shape. It just has a lot of paint on them. The original color was that crystal turquoise, which is showing through here, which pretty sure the way it's talking, probably gonna go back that way. But I guess we still have time to figure that out, meaning I may have to get my hands dirty and play with this car some. Has some rot here, and back window channel down here starting to go a little bit. Let me pop open the trunk. Check this out right here. You haven't seen one of these in quite some time. That's vintage. I probably added an extra $50 value to this car. The inside of the trunk is painted carousel red, but that's not the original color. Again, see the crystal turquoise poking through here. Trunk floor isn't the worst you've ever seen. The wheel wells, again, aren't the worst I've ever seen. Got some holes poking there, but that up there is all in good shape. So I can see like the 3-piece trunk floor section, new drop-offs, and take care of what I see for rust by the wheel wells and maybe patch those in there. Same as this side here. This actually looks a little better on this side. But I think the thing you can't get on the 69 is this rear tail panel here, right across the back, that supports the tail lights and the trunk latch. This one's pretty good, minus looks like some advanced rot here in that lip, but I think that could be fabbed up pretty easily and repaired, so that's not bad. And even the chrome trim is here. Still has the bumper on and the brackets. I'm kind of thinking that's not so bad. Now, I can't tell you what he paid for this car, but I think he got a really good price on it. You guys want to say, once you're all done looking at the video, what would you have paid for this gem right here? It does run. It does have a transmission. Doesn't have any brakes. It needs some stuff to make it roadworthy, but it's almost the point you spend a couple weekends, you could make it roadworthy. And we got some rot down in there. So rust-wise, the outside, it doesn't look too terribly bad. And actually, something else just popped up. There's some remnants on this side here. There's a hole here and a hole here. And before you say, John, that's where the chrome trim goes for a vinyl top. This was never a vinyl top car. The code is 5555 top and bottom. And I don't see any remnants of anything back here, but this has some kind of a trim going on over here. But as you can tell, it comes clear back to here like this. It doesn't have the piece that kicks back towards the rear. So I don't know what that actually came off of. So this is, has anyone ever seen that, I guess, on a 69 Le Mans or Coupe or GTO? It didn't have a vinyl top, but I said the original piece of trim, I think, follows more of this direction, then kicks back like a Nike sign or something like that, then comes around. So I have no idea what that is. All right. A couple more things here. We're going to update or potentially upgrade to the electric door actuators. There's several companies or kits now. The very expensive one, I think AIM sells for about $1,400. I've seen some of that stuff online. If any of you have had any experience with that, let me know or send me an email or get with me. I'm debating putting the hideaway headlights on my GTO just because I love the look of that, but I don't necessarily like the price. So we kind of get some feedback on that. And then, of course, if there's any parts anyone has that's willing to let go for myself or Mr. Cunningham that owns this car, we're going to try to collect pieces and parts, start putting these things back together, because he's a bird guy, true and true like me, but he's now stumbled upon a GTO. No hating, because I got one too. It'd be kind of cool to put these back together, and you may see more of this on the Vinyl Village garage just the same. We'll see. I don't know. I just kind of thought I'd check it out while I was here and share it with you. Another really cool find, another car. And, of course, let me know what you think you might have paid for this car. I'm thinking he got a really good deal, and if you ask nice enough, I might tell you, but I don't know. We'll think about it. But nonetheless, that's all I got here for today. I'm going to head back north, get my transmission put in, get out of all this sunshine down here in Tennessee, and get back to work, and we'll catch you all next time.